It's my head cannon. Can't stop me.
That's up,
Can't stop my head. Can't stop, won't stop. You're damn right, son.
Okay, so it's been a hot fucking second. Well, my GPU died slowly. So, where we last left off, you guys did some mining, and you know, that's kind of a funny, I guess. Made a few credits. Xerxes is repairing the big station. Vivian is...
Why is he? Yeah, who cares?
Relaxing,
I
I guess.
know I'm here. All I know is
Jade is
here.
shit posting, and Raven was probably looking for something.
Yeah, he's trying to scope out the security, or what is it, the guard patrols, and figure out what he can and can't get away with.
Fucking gremlin.
It's good to know where you stand with security, you know?
True.
Let's see. So, managed to discern that the guards don't have any sort of pattern to their patrols. You've basically been sitting here for about an hour, and you've seen guards walking left and guards walking right in various sized. It's never just one, though.
So the pattern is in the time, not necessarily in their patrol.
Well, you can keep watching and see if a pattern emerges.
He's not too invested in this. It's more of a, can I swipe it? Not the, I need this.
Yeah, I get you.
Getcha. Is it true? The pool hall needs a number 7 and a cue ball printed.
Wait, does this thing's nano forges back up on the big station or no?
Not yet. Those have to be special ordered from Terra.
Understandable.
The station is coming along. It's probably half operable right now. Mary is trying to delegate tasks to you that are safe. Like, she's not going to send you down to the still infected parts of the station that, you know, Dave is fighting. I am kind of running out of safe stuff. Oh.
I can do dangerous stoof. I don't care.
Well, the what was it? The WoW needs to be recovered from deep space now that it's been sterilized by the background radiation.
Heather time. I mean, after the cue ball and all that, mind you. But
right.
Then...
Well, the WoW isn't exactly near the station right now. It's kind of where you left it.
True. Should probably get on that, huh?
Yeah. The only reason why Raven's trying to steal shit right now is because he feels like he's going soft. All this nice shit.
Who's died that?
All this being a helpful citizen.
Right.
Following the rules. Earning an honest income. Gone soft, boy.
Just waiting for their contact with the, to get them super-powered hydraulic leggies of get fucked.
And the flashbang wingies.
Oh, yes.
Flash! Ah!
It's like, what is it? Hey, Mr. Guardsman. You want to buy some watches? You know that's illegal, right? Too bad! I exposed myself instead! And then run.
Strobe function. Unfortunately, this species is immune to flashing lights, disorientation. Oh no.
Hydraulic wingies. Or hydraulic leggies. Help! Just gonna catch him with the hunter from Destiny Tactics. I go up.
Haha, I fly, you can't catch me up here. Net gun.
Beach!
I can see it.
So, the troop heads over to the ship, prints out what needed. The captain is on the ceiling of the warp core chamber, fiddling with the Come on, there's only 3 of you. We could make progress.
No!
Hey.
Progress is illegal!
Well, let's see. Get those printed? Check. After we get those printed, then we do the tether and the grabber of whatever is needed. Well, then again, we have to go get back to that one location to get the other one. But right now, I can go and more door things with Dave.
You could go more door things with Dave, yes.
I forgot I'd muted myself.
Damn that Ivy. What the?
I thought you
He's
were
murdered.
like eating or something.
I was just watching something that somebody sent to me before the session started, and then I forgot to unmute myself afterward.
Understandable.
True.
It do happen that way sometimes.
True it do.
Where would Vivian be right now?
That is a good question.
Very good question.
Pardon my potato of a brain. I am not doing great today.
They had a few drinks at the bar last session. Probably came back to the ship to leave the alcohol off.
Yeah,
That is a distinct possibility.
Printing some balls now.
I just committed domestic violence on my wife in game. Let's go. Fuck you, Collie. I'll see you at home. What?
Fuck you, Collie. Also pick up the kids.
Damn right! Don't step to Papa Shiva and expect not to get domestic violence. Alright. So how would I help fight with the day? Probably get a big axe.
Act as bait.
Alright, I could do that. Wait a minute.
Yeah, I'm just gonna restart this stupid phone, see if that fixes it.
Would you? I like this music. It's fun.
Indeed.
Okay.
Yes, hello. I know
Hey,
that my
Persona.
phone is plugged in.
Hypersonic Spear of Doom.
Oh, so I was going to be doing this now. Nice. Okay, so yes, Vivian would have come back. What time of day is it anyway?
That's a good question. I don't know.
It's morning.
It's
Station.
morning? Okay.
Station time.
Station time morning. Is she awake? Apparently not.
Oh, well, that would explain a few things.
And we'll cut back to Vivian, so you just snurr.
Not that expensive.
I can imagine a goofy cat sprawl somewhere.
Probably on top
Legs
of the hinge.
everywhere.
Messages.
Yes, it's going to notify me about all my emails now.
Hey, yo, bro, I heard you had emails.
Hey, you have
Oh,
an email.
for real.
Check that out. Could be important. Yeah. Not a prince trying to give you your fortune because you're a long-lost cousin.
It's one of those, you know it's a scam, but what if it isn't?
Right?
Again, it's like Family Guy. Local kid gets lifetime supply of candy.
Aww.
Local kid doesn't get lifetime supply of candy. However, gets molested.
Alright. God damn it! That's it! Domestic violence again! Come here! Beat you!
Local kid with 2 weeks left to live gets lifetime supply of candy.
Businessman to let off the hook for a waste of money.
How was I supposed to know he was gonna recover?
Right?
Okay, well, I
almost
guess
done.
Citra prints off the balls, heads back over to the station, places them in the pool hall where they can get whatever pool table they need to go to.
Fire's next mission.
Yes. So you go over to the terminal, ask Maria what you do next, and Mary mentions that Dave is in one of the lower quadrants, clearing out some of the infestation that's still plaguing the ship. And
It's just...
go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying, fucking Citron just raises hypersonic parts and just... I will assist. I am in
Oh yeah, that's right, I missed last session.
Okay.
Always.
What? I'm doing things! Back off! I kick your butt. Up. Yeah, I'm under pressure. Pushing
Push it
down on
down!
me. Hate that we both
Are you
follow
sure
that.
the song isn't Ice Ice Baby, though?
I'm pretty darn sure. Please, Vanilla Ice, don't sue me. Ow, back! Why? I'm sorry!
That is your penance.
Shut up, fucker!
No.
Ow! Hey! I heard Samedi, help me.
So, Mary will give you instructions to head to the elevator, and they'll get Dave to meet you.
Yay!
There should be some life support packs in the area, but of course all of the stashes have been raided, and some of them have just become creatures themselves. So
Damn it.
you may be out of luck if your suit takes damage, unless you're able to find one of those packs.
Ah, it's a good thing that I was gonna ask, is it okay if he prints a bunch of patches for him suit?
Yeah, you can go do whatever you need to get ready for a fight.
Yep, print patches, make sure he's got his weapon, gets a couple more of his Molotovs prepared, via going to a store and purchasing some alcohol if it's available. If not, he'll settle for isopropyl alcohol of at least 80%.
There's 90% isopropyl here for 5 credits.
Deal. He will buy, let's see, 100 credits worth to be safe.
Just in case.
Walks
Literally
off.
55 gallons.
Yep.
This would sit here with the fucking old style, what is an old style Terran 5-gallon drum on his back.
No, the best part is his idea. He's going to slowly siphon off all of his sweat from his sweat thrower and refill it with isopropyl alcohol. What? He's got to
Why
make
is
a
this fire alluring?
He made sure that he could make it usable as a flamethrower or a horny thrower.
You need a
Do
valve and 2 separate tanks.
Not at the same time.
Well, that's what the valve is for, so you can do one or the other with the flick of a switch.
Shut.
You can put it in the middle and you can have horny fire. It's like Madness Fire from Elden Ring, but worse.
Just shut.
Shots.
Oh, it's a good idea, you're just mad.
Fucking silent face.
Mad.
Okay. I think I found a track that'll.
Get my dice roller ready. Yeah. God damn it, I have another follower on a random social media. I don't know why you people follow me. It means.
Kind of quiet.
Tommy.
Sound like a husky.
Hush face.
Well, you know what? Bird has gotten sick of this, and the tedium of attempting to steal something that's not even going to be worth it later. He's just, fuck it. I'm going to go back to this ship. Maybe that cat wants to go do something.
Alright, so you head back to the ship, and Vivian is.
Sprawled out somewhere cozy. You could wake her if you want.
Not a reason to. Bug captain, he'll just task me with something. I don't know where the gremlin lizard is. There's just... Bird is just not having a good time, apparently.
Bird is having a day.
You know what? Fuck it. Today's a good day to go get sloshed. Bird's going to the bar.
Okay.
So you're looking for cheap, but effective. Let's see. Is there any? Oh, I guess I don't remember what all there was. So, without, in order to keep you from having to read off all that again, let's go. Just gonna go for a whole lineup of shots. Let's say 12 shots of the strongest they got.
Oh, jeez.
Safe for his species.
Safe for your species, okay.
Which probably isn't that strong.
No, that's really not. That's gonna be 20 credits each.
Okay. Bird boops the credits over.
Okay, you get served this swirling orange and yellow drink with a feather stuck in it.
Oddly appropriate. Or threatening.
Boo. True. That is a possibility.
Alright, time to navigate the straw again.
The straw.
He's gonna go ahead and just kind of take it back to a darker booth. No reason to be out in the middle of nowhere. Or out being recognized by guards and being harassed because I stole something once!
A bunch
One
of times.
time.
Literally one time. It's profiling. Literally racial profiling.
Meow.
Are you yodeling at me? Are you yodeling at me?
Ow.
Yeah.
Are you being mowed?
She's meowing at me. She's yodeling. I'm surprised that, well, not super surprised that the mic picked her up because she was being really loud. Normally it doesn't pick her up.
That was pretty aggressive mowing.
There was lots of dissent in that mow.
Yeah, she picks one of her toys and carries it around the house meowing like that. Until she finds somebody and then she gives a little mew.
That's cute.
That didn't sound very little.
No, it doesn't pick that up.
Only picks up the obnoxious Mom!
Yeah, pretty much.
There's a weird fucking cat outside!
Ah, there's a weird ass cat in the kitchen.
When your regular normal cat meets a feline or a feline tar for the first time. Mom! Cat's huge!
This cat's huge.
Long cat is long.
Yep, that's true.
Indeed.
That is in fact how length works.
They are in fact of a size proportional to their length.
Perhaps too proportional,
Is it?
one might say.
Did you say perhaps or did you say per cats? Because,
For caps.
May cats, they said both.
god damn it.
Okay, so Raven has found Vivian to be sleeping, the captain is working on the warp core, Zitrun is walking through the station to get to the station.
Yep, you're damn right.
You could ask Zitrun what he's doing if you want to join him in destroying alien scum.
Apparently Vivian's level of sprawl is 7, so she's curled very tight. Probably with their head up. Like
We got a level 7 sprawl here.
Oh shit.
the
Almost level
7
8
out of
sprawl, you know.
100, so she is all
Right, if Raven is not joining Zitrun.
Nope.
Zitrun,
They wandered off with booze.
you get to the elevator, and you know, this is the clean part of the station. It's all been sanitized and polished, and all the scuff marks have been rubbed off, and all the dirt's been swept up. And the elevator looks very pristine from the outside, and you open it, and Dave's floating there, actually dripping in some sort of red, pussy fluids. And the Oh, good. I was hoping you'd join me.
Yeah.
Oh god, we saw.
Sorry. And it's a primal part of my brain that is completely and totally on board with slaughtering everything inside of the lower deck.
Of course.
You
You're one of
fucking-
the Z. No, that has the light.
So,
Oh, no.
yes. I mean, I brought a torch in case it gets dark.
Let's go, friend. We've got plague to destroy.
Sounds wonderful. I don't know if this pairing left alone is a good idea, but
Well, nobody bothered to collect Vivian,
well,
so it couldn't be a
Zictrin's
trio of chaos.
Well, I mean, Vivian's, doing a sleep, and Zictrin's like, oh, she's asleep. I leave alone.
Vivian's getting one of her 30 hours of sleep and a 24-hour cycle. Now I should ask you if you properly prepared yourself. These creatures have many sharp things which you rip at you with.
I've got patches. I have antibiotics from the one machine thingy that I bought. I've got a lot of fire. And a very high-frequency stabbing device capable of shredding through armor.
I suppose that will do for now.
Not everybody can be a whirling death ball, Dave.
I know, I keep trying to tell him that. Yes, I'm much more than what you wish for me to be.
Ah, I see. So you're still currently having a bit of a situation.
It's fine, it's all under control, I'm fine. The elevator dings, and in the distant, dark halls, an echo of it rings out. And you can see it's much worse down here. There's actually, like, spores floating around in clouds throughout the atmosphere down here, or the minimal amount of it that exists. Your suit will tell you that the oxygen levels are hovering at around 20%, so if you do get a hole, you probably want to patch that quickly.
Isn't 20 somewhere around normal?
It is.
I think it means 20% of what's normal.
Yeah,
Oh.
20% of normal atmosphere.
Okay, yeah, well,
Oh, yeah, no, that's dangerous.
That, yeah.
that's not a very big number. That's,
I am aware that Earth is mostly nitrogen.
A lot of people forget this, and it makes me sad.
it would be very exciting if it were mostly oxygen.
It would be a hell of a planet. We make
See what
fire.
I'm doing?
No!
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 Do not. 100% oxygen atmosphere. What, does it never rain?
Yeah.
No, it's a barren wasteland of pure oxygen. Oh god.
It is just an entire planet of rust.
Ooh, hey, there's an alternative, what is it? There's an alternative apocalypse for you. Pure oxygenation of an environment.
It would work, just like too much any other gas.
True.
Pure
Methane, so it
beryllium
seems.
planet.
No, I'm good.
Nitrogen dioxide. Everything's funny all of the time.
So
Aware
this
that's not how
entire
that works.
planet is about 90% molybdenum. We're not exactly sure how.
Global warming.
Molybdenum? Or what?
Molybdenum.
What, dude?
I don't. What is this element of which you flub?
I believe it is pronounced molybdenum in English.
Oh god, yeah, in British English and wrong English. Say that.
And the English poster.
No,
I'm
I'm gonna
sorry,
send
I'll
this to
just
you.
take my aluminium with me.
Ah,
You better.
shit.
I want that shit around me.
Fucking, I'm sad. Tinfoil isn't made of tin anymore.
Tin is one of those elements that doesn't want to exist.
Honestly, though, just like nitrogen, it's happy being left alone.
It's happy with itself.
Yep.
Okay. So there's that screech that comes from the hallway, and Dave starts floating forwards.
I would like to prepare an action of Molotoving a motherfucker in the mouth.
Urku.
Fire worked really well last time.
It does.
It is a valid approach.
Exactly.
Okay. Dave lets you know that the first wave is going to be coming any second now, and just as he says that, an arm reaches down and grabs onto him. And that was a mistake, because that arm receives a high amperage shock.
Hey, consent, my guy. Do not touch.
And two of these lumbering pedipedal creatures come around the corner. One of them crawling along the wall and one of them crawling along the ceiling.
So you say pedipedal?
Pedipedal.
PETA. How it was
So
PETA?
they got a
Fuck.
fuckload of legs.
Yes.
Yes.
It's a hostile leg creature.
It's the way it moves is more of a rolling motion, and it's got like these sharp hooks that dig into the fungal flesh that's growing over the metal frame.
So this one is specialized, because that would not work very well in, say, a uninfected sector.
Yes, this is very much the heart of the mess.
You just see, you see a sign that says "Bless this mess."
You never know, man.
Just an area where you stumble on a tea party and they're just like a couple of these creatures sitting around sipping from clearly broken teacups. An old helmet fashioned into a top hat.
I can imagine that.
Right?
So Zitron, the creature approacheth. It is your turn.
Hey, Martha! It was a prepared action.
It is. You can do it
yeah.
at the start of your turn.
Yeah, I wish to do that, and then I wish to make a charge to do a stab and see exactly what all this fancy money's worth of vibration of death stick can do.
Alright. I'm gonna need you to give me your damage values.
I don't believe it was statted, but I'm pretty sure I know it was, well, let's see. Pole arms, their slows are 1d12s, I think.
I'm pretty sure I gave you stats, but if you didn't, I can do that real quick.
You go ahead, because I don't think I received them.
Alright,
I do not remember.
what is it? You said it was a pole arm?
Yes, it's the hypersonic partisan that goes.
Artist.
Yeah, that you gave me the penalty that if I open it while it's closed, it like yeets itself. Like if I don't fully extend it, it just.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Looking forward to that because I know I'm gonna fucking make that mistake at some point.
At some point.
Yep.
Okay. Partisan is using slow attacks. It's got a... Oh, wait. It's been printed. It doesn't have a fresh bonus. That's right.
Yeah, it was made by the Smith, remember?
Okay, so that's gonna be a 1d10, and then if you chuck it at something, that's a 1d8.
Okay, so it's a 1d10, and if I chuck 1d8.
It is a generalist type of weapon. It's got a 80-inch reach, and it weighs 5.5 pounds.
Again,
You know, those weapons, they surprised me with how light a lot of them are.
A lot of them
true.
are pretty damn light, yeah. They usually
Though it
made
kind of
them
makes
as...
sense. You can't be wielding like a 20-pound spear 100%.
Those are called hammers.
True.
But even like Warhammers only weighed like 5-10 pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And they're
Maul's
not
only
what
weigh,
you
like,
would think they are. They're like a small hammerhead on there.
It's like a nail hammer.
Yeah.
People imagine like a sledgehammer. No.
It's like they are not Thor's hammer, no.
If you hit someone with a 25-pound sledge, you are going to cave in their chest.
Oh yeah.
That's
A lot of
I'm the
people-
largest with the biggest armor. Space.
Like a lot of people, when they think of the like Warhammer, they're thinking of like the conditional mauls you would sometimes see that actually weighed like 20 pounds. But those are like exception weapons. Like there's always that exception to the rule for absolute units that were fighting for God or whoever.
like war scythes or the
Yeah.
fucking claymores. You know,
The play most.
the claymmost, a four-hander weapon.
Takes two people to wield.
It takes 2 people to swing the damn thing. Weighs
Yep, that
20
came
pounds.
Then you probably have Ivy who can just wield it by herself.
Then you have the clay maximum, the 4.5-handed weapon. it's got
God damn so.
fucking, you don't swing the thing, you just stab with it. It's got an entire second
Chance,
claymore glued to the handle of the first claymore.
I was doing so bad.
Double-bladed claymore.
Jesus. Isn't that just an axe?
No, the wedge profile is different.
Yeah. Alright. So I'm gonna just look in Darkcast for the stats on it whenever they're posted.
Oh,
Or did you send them to, or you sending them to Telegram? Either or. I can do either.
I didn't know you were waiting for the stats, I just told you the stats. Let me actually give you something to use. Partisan. Go. And is it just like a special metal, or does it do something unique?
I remember it vibrates at hypersonic frequencies for extra cutting.
Hypersonic
got it from
cutting.
the-
Okay.
Yeah, you got it from that one guy on the station who was the one who kept harassing like Jade by making the abomination guns to get her to hurry the fuck up. That guy.
I
Yeah.
still like it. It's still hilarious that he does that.
Right?
An entire paint can suppressor and then a range-finding sight. Every time it fires, back, 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 back.
It's an empty ass paint can, so it acts more like a resonator. Just go. Punk, punk.
It's like, this isn't a silencer, this is a loudener.
They do
Ah.
make those.
They make
That's
them.
true, they do.
They turn a
Put a
5.56 into a
trombone
50
bell
cal.
on the
It's
end of your
awful.
gun.
That would do it.
That'll work. That is the function of that shape.
Yeah, it's exact.
Makes everything worse.
There you go.
Yay! I'm happy with this node egg.
Alright, so you throw your Molotov and you do a charge attack, which you're gonna need to do your speed roll, and...
Don't worry, I already rolled a whopping 21. I know, it's amazing. You're welcome.
A whole 21 versus a 42, so you're not
Can't all be
charging
winners.
anywhere. That is the risk you take with a charge.
Yep. Damn this mushroom flare!
He starts to charge it, and then he's like, ew, sticky.
Yeah.
It just starts to skidding around a little bit.
He's like, okay, not going that fast. It's like, note itself. Wait.
Cleats. Back boots.
Yeah, that's one problem. I've got hooves!
Well, that's easy. You know, you just slap a couple of mushroom or was it horseshoe magnets down there?
Shut.
I say mushroom magnets. Like, what the fuck would a mushroom magnet even look like?
I don't know, but I'm intrigued now.
I'm not sorry. Fuck you.
Would it be like one of those stick magnets on like one of those ball bearings that they use to stick magnets together?
And vibe on. Oh yeah, baby. Sorry, yeah, probably.
You are not the first person to think of oh baby.
Hi, I'm retarded.
Hi, retarded. You're getting 5 damage apparently. Reduce your armor total defense.
With the leather, exactly 7. Victory! I'm winning by 2! Give it up now, enemy! You can never best me! I can be hopeful, damn it.
Let's see,
There is no hope, there is only death.
The other one lunges at Dave. Dave does a maneuver that kind of just bonks it over the head, question mark, with the side of Dave's body, and it just kind of crumples to the ground, but it's clearly not dead. It's getting back up.
It just got a good bonk.
Oh, whatever bastard got close to me. That decided to scratch me and or attack can now promptly be stabbed in response. I will do a D10. And I got exactly 10. You're gonna hurt now, buddy boy. And the vibrations are on. So.
Alright.
And it's extended? Don't even. I'm not that dumb. Not today. Shut up!
Just
No.
need your damage values.
So we're looking at 23, 38. Okay.
Big numbers.
Numbers. Alright, this is the one that took the Molotov before, so that will be enough to take it out.
Ah! Oh no, I'm concerned what this will do to Zitrun. Fighting was the one thing I have that gives him confidence rolls every turn. Don't unlock the violence. You don't want that.
Dave is going to extend an arm out of their spheroid body and plunge down into the center of the thing that jumped at them. And it lets out a screech as its arms kind of go tense, and after a couple of seconds it slumps there. There's more coming.
Oh, Punk Duck. It's Punk Duck. That's my announcement. Okay. Dave's got Dave stuff going on. I don't have to worry about him, probably. How many more are coming?
It sounds like 5.
How narrow is the hall?
It is a 15-foot wide hallway that's about 30 feet long, and then it comes to a T section.
Let's see. I would like to prepare 2 Molotovs to yeet by turning off the vibe and setting the partisan on my bum.
Alright.
I don't know where it's going, but somewhere back there. What's the weather like today? Is it gonna start storming today or no?
Weather today, 20% atmosphere and 2 degrees Celsius.
Word.
The cold slows down the spread.
Cold slows down everything.
True.
Except electricity.
I was also going to say, also accept liquid oxygen. It causes it to become mobile.
Also,
Yeah.
Alright.
Emily played Helium just plain escape.
Oh, that's right. It was Helium that decided it was like, I'm going to Spider-Man these test tubes.
I have prepared my action, and I can do nothing but wait until they come in range.
Dave
So...
prepares for their turn. The creature come around the corner. There's a couple of bipedal ones. There's a quadrupedal one. There is a the upper half of what was probably a person at one point, crawling along the floor like some kind of ankle biter. There's another one of those spinny boys, and then there's one that's just kind of lumbering along that looks very swollen and fat.
I am getting imagery of some of the infested
Boomer!
Boomer!
2 different mindsets. Ivy, probably a lot closer. Me. Bro, is that Left 4 Dead? You're probably right, Ivy, honestly.
Is that Elmo attacking Master Chief carrying no for the
God damn it, not this again!
Shut up! You ass! I approve, but shut up.
So, yeah, that's this wave.
I would like to yeet those because they're prepared to be yeeted.
Go ahead,
And you know what?
pick your targets.
So I'm gonna yeet. You know what? No, we're just gonna yeet both of them at the big boy before he gets close. The big swoley boy.
Alright, you yeet both of those at the big swoley boy, and they kind of bounce off of them like they're made of flubber, and they hit one of the other creatures, setting them on fire, and the floor, setting the floor on fire.
And I have 2 hands, and since my action will just be to yeah, it's just gonna be to move back and then yeet 2 more at them.
Same target?
It. Nah, that one's probably gonna need to be dealt with at range. So just yeah, I guess the ankle biter, because that's roughly Zitron's level and doesn't want that biting on his fucking face.
Valid.
It's like, I'm going to set as many of them on fire as possible.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, the 2 Molotovs at the ankle biter. That's gonna be enough to make it curl up and die. And see, Dave's turn. A couple of a couple of bright arcs of electricity shoot out from Dave, and it kind of bounces between a couple of them that are a little too close to each other, doing some amount of damage. The Ford's turn now. The one that was crawling along, that's just a torso, is no longer on fire. The large one goes over and just kind of lays on top of it this round. one of the spinny boys is coming towards you along the ceiling, and it kind of flicks some of the mold from the ceiling down at you, and it does that thing that throwing knives do, where it twirls in the air and then sticks in the ground with a pointy bit. Gonna need a defense roll.
D12. Oh, wait, where's my D12? There it is. I got a 9.
9. Alright. That is going to be enough to jump out of the way of this thing.
Victory.
Let's see. The next one is one of those quadrupedal ones that's coming in for a pincer maneuver from the other direction.
Oh, no.
So, gonna need another defense roll at disadvantage.
Right up, Wow. Alright, we're gonna need another defense roll. We got first roll done. First roll, second roll. Well, I got 2 6s, so 6?
That sounds like a 6 to me, yeah.
Yeah.
You don't get out of that attack completely unscathed. That is going to still be 10 damage. So subtract your armored value from that. I keep switching up the terminology.
God,
you know what I mean. Let's see, that's 3 of them taken care of. 2 more. The bipedal ones go for Dave. A couple of shots ring out from one of the extended arms off of Dave, and a new hole has appeared in the skull area of one of the bipedal ones, but it keeps lumbering forward like it just does not care. Grabbing a hold of Dave by the arm and chucking them to the back of the room. And the other one that was thinking about doing the same thing just kind of looks at the one that did that and like shoves them.
Dude, I would do that.
Rude!
And this being the one with the hole in its head, it collapses to the ground, and the one that shoved it kind of leaps onto it and starts.
Oh. Aggression has escalated.
The violence has escalated. Okay.
That picture is fucking great, by the way.
Yep, that's all of their turns.
Woo.
Rune, it's your turn.
Alright, now which little bastard was closest to me? The one that, like, tried to pincer maneuver me?
The quadrupedal one, yeah. The one that looks kind of like a someone pretending to be a dog.
Alright, well guess what, fuckboy? You're gonna lose a limb.
Roll your attacks.
I am already actively doing so. You fake. Another 10! Big die, my baby, that die. Which is usually weird. It's usually being violently harassed by small die. 20. Okay, we did not crit explode. Thank God.
Okay.
So let's see. Vibe back on. Sacrificing movement, turn the vibration back on. Oh wait, we've got 3 things a turn because we're doing Pathfinder rule. That's right.
Yeah.
Fuck you. All right, so yeah, vibe back on. Stab, stab, stab. Because I'm not moving. Or technically slice, stab, stab. Rind? I don't know what the motion is. It's an uppercut slicing thing. I guess it's a
Rip and
rind.
tear.
Yes, Ivy, rip and tear.
So, it's an action to draw your weapon, and then it's an action to do attacks.
Well,
2 actions.
man, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah. So 10 damage on the first one, and was it 10 for the second as well?
Second one, well, the first one was technically with a vibe on, it's going to be 28. Second one's only going to be 25, 30, 20, 20, 22. I'm bad at math. Hi.
Alright, those 2 stabs are going to be enough to cleanly cut this thing, well, 2 of its limbs off, and kind of bleeds this black ichor as it collapses to the ground, kicking its hind legs.
Yummy.
Violence is the only answer.
Violence is the only thing these heathens understand.
I mean, yeah, it's like either me or them, and I like Liv.
Okay, so 3 went down this turn, that leaves 2. The fat one at the back gets up, and the torso boy is not on the floor anymore.
I see.
And it starts lumbering to... So... yeah, it's moving away, probably towards Dave. And
He was probably back there slaughtering a bunch of things, because they made the mistake of expediting his travel. Dude, Dave don't fuck around, alright?
Dave does not give a fuck. They have moved them
Goddamn.
from the protect the escort location to fuck shit up location.
Exactly.
Let's... The one on the floor is still eating. Okay.
Well, at least they're consistent.
Has anyone attacked me this turn? I'm ready
It
to roll defense.
doesn't look like anything's actually going to focus on you this turn. It looks like Dave is drawing most of the attention with a, vibro pulse that's gonna echo through the area. Kind of loud.
Oh, I
But,
see.
the area around Dave develops into these sort of concentric rings where the mold has been scrunched together, and then it kind of
Jesus.
falls from the ceiling and the walls.
Well, I
That's
think
some
I
obscene output.
would like to fucking murder the one that's eating then, just to be safe.
That's a good plan.
And so I'll get nice and close to it, and Zitron will happily unleash a stab to it. I don't know, let's see. Which area looks the softest? You know what? Fuck it. When in doubt, lower back.
Sever the nerve clusters, which typically
So
align themselves
many
with center.
organs.
Alright, lower back stab.
Yep, lower back stab with all 3 actions, because the vibes are still on. So I will give you, let's see, the first roll is an 8, that's 15, so 23, and we're looking at another 23, and, okay, so that's a 10, 25, so yeah, so 40, 23, and 23, so I don't know, 86?
Sounds right to me.
That'll
Thank-
be
thank
enough
you.
to take it out with the mechanics in place for this particular combat.
Azarg!
Okay, that leaves you with the big one that's coming. Oh lord, he coming.
Lumber, snish.
I know my next
Bunker,
move for
bunker,
that
bunker,
one.
bunker.
It's simple. Because Zitrun is just going to use his movement action to take a stance, flip his spear around, and aim it as well as he can, and just yeet the whole fucking spear.
Alright,
He doesn't want it close, so a throw is going to be 1d8. My 1d8 will not stop spinning. Okay, so 7 plus 15. 22.
Oh, question about
22.
that dice roller, by the way. Is it using physics to get the rolls, or is it
Yeah,
Just
it's a 3D dice.
Yeah.
it's actually using physics, not just predetermined rolls.
Yeah.
It's
I click
actually
on
it's
it and then it.
the model.
Yeah, I click on
and
it
it bounces
and-
around.
Yeah. And it just oops, and you can do, and you can even set it to have higher gravities. By the way, if you don't want your dice to roll around too much, which is fucking wonderful.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
You can also like hold your finger on the die and roll it to a different face, but you don't do that.
Yeah, that is true. We do not.
Okay, that is not going to be enough to kill the thing.
Ah.
It uses its turn to lumber towards you at a whole 1 foot, menacingly.
Concerning.
This thing takes up like half of the hallway, so...
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
inching its way along.
Dude. Ah, perfect. I know what he can do. Can I pick up one of the sharp severed limbs from one of the other ones?
You're gonna need a strength roll to rip it off, but you can do that.
Alright, Zitrun. We got a 98 on his muscle. I love that
98.
I love that mispronunciation of muscle. Like,
That's
fucking muscle,
It's like a 1930s thing. It's great.
right?
That definitely beats a 72. It takes almost all of your effort that you put into it, but you manage to twist and tear it away. Still got some bits of, like, half-formed pseudo bone.
Hell yeah. Perfect.
300%
What is
pseudo swinch.
is it stiff or is it jiggly?
It's like collagen, or whatever your nose bone is made of.
Cartilage?
Cartilage.
Ah,
Yeah.
I see.
It's like that.
Collagen is technically correct as well.
True.
So, like, it's sharp, but it's definitely one use.
That's all he needs. He wants to do another yeet with an improvised weapon, right?
Improvised weapon. We'll call this one a medium, so,
6?
4.
4? Oh no, I'm scared. I am very scared of the D4. It has been problematic.
Rumblumb.
Shut up.
No,
Yes.
can't make me.
Fine, you're right, I can't, but still, fuck off.
Exactly. Haha, I win.
Good.
Oh.
D4.
I sent you something in shitposting, by the way, Dark.
Oh, god damn it. See, that's why I'm scared of 4s. Oh, D6. Alright, we're safe. So, 4, 7... 7 dabblage. Another yeet.
You eat 7 damage as it sticks into the blobby flesh of this thing, which makes it pause for a moment, and then it continues to lumber.
Now it's time for Molotovs.
It managed to slumber along a whole 7 feet this round. It's getting
making
sad.
He is backing up, by the way, to just basically bleed it down.
You're backed all the way up to the elevator this round.
Perfect. Far enough. Alright. I thought we could use that in the inventory. Would we want to use your horns? Probably not. It wouldn't
Yeah,
be a
probably.
bad idea.
I'm trying to de-swinch your head.
Nah. He's not gonna actually do that. I do love the idea, though.
Zitron has that, go ahead, call the cops, you can't re-virgin the olive oil vibes.
Yeah. Yeah, Zitron is just, you can't unfuck your mom. Yeah, no. Since he doesn't really have much space to go, he's considering just fucking saying screw it and stabbing it when it gets close. Or saying a Hail Mary of trying to charge and remove its head.
Alright. Let's see. On its turn, it's going to actually stop lumbering about 10 feet away. And all along the section that's facing you, long, thin slits kind of develop along its flabby exterior. And these spiny tendrils reach out from it, kind of lashing out and whipping around.
Oh, I see. Well, flamethrower time.
A valid response.
Yeah, Zitron just for you, buddy. Wait, no. A reference to one of my favorite movies as a kid. Need a light. Oh, that's a good movie. I should watch it again. Alright, I don't know what damage to roll for a flamethrower.
It does stacks of fire damage.
Fair. Well, get the stack in, I guess. 2 actions of that, and then... Fuck it, one more of Molotov on its face. Yes,
Alright.
I'm aiming for the hard part of its body. Its ugly face.
It's hard to be accurate and do things, accurately when all you can see and feel and breathe and taste is flame.
That's what the spacesuit's for. Also, that is going to be enough damage to burn this thing down. And when it finally expires, it kind of ruptures, and
I know it!
3 of the creatures kind of crawl out from the flaming pile.
You wanna die too, bitch? Well, his response is simple. Fucking stab. He's gonna take his knife in one hand and his motherfucking partisan in the other and dual wield. 5's off, but he's reducing its length so he can effectively dual wield it. So that's 1 action, and then 2. And then the closest one to him is gonna get hit with the both of them. Alright. Chris knife is a 1d4 because it's stabby stab.
Okay, so what's your damage values?
I'm a rolling. You're not. Looking at 5. And then we're looking at the 10 because it can only attack. Okie dokie. We're looking at a whopping from them in total, only 26 damage.
26 is definitely going to be enough to kill one of them.
Good.
Dave comes along and takes care of another one, coming at them from behind. Advantage.
Ah, good.
And that leaves just the one, which apparently is going to decide to grab onto Dave, which, they keep making this mistake. And
How has that not made it back through the hive net yet, or hive brain yet?
Nothing survives to tell them.
yeah, so the pseudo muscle kind of twitches and flings Dave at Citron, so I'm gonna need a dodge.
D12, right?
Yeah. This is an improvised attack.
10.
10.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
Dave's not gonna be appreciative of getting thrown.
he's used to. That's still
Yeah.
2 damage.
Ow.
So, you know, Dave kind of lands in your stomach-ish area as you catch them with an oof, and your armor takes the blunt of the damage.
Hi, Dave.
Blunt.
Shut up.
I am a bowling ball.
That's a good idea. Zitron will respond by throwing Dave back. D4. 4!
Or
So that's 10, 13 on an improvised throw.
13. Okay. So you chuck Dave back down the hall, and you hear over the link, "Oh good, more of them!" And Dave kind of turns, and you can see shots ring out from the 2 extended arms as bullets get shot down the T-section in both directions. There's smaller creatures coming around the corridor now. They're about the size of like a large lizard, almost. And they're crawling on almost root-like protrusions under their bodies. Kind of skittering across the floor in and between the growths. Your vibro spear is still embedded in the large thing.
I will get said vibro stabbing machine out of said large thing, however, and I will happily use my other 2 actions to send a Molotov from either hand down either hole. If they're small, they burn faster.
Oh, so you're gonna move up towards where Dave is?
Yes, I will, after getting Stabber.
Okay, so I'm gonna need movement for your second action.
I need him. Today we are graced with a mighty 65 instead of a 24.
75.
Well, because I'm awesome!
You
All
go
these
to
fails.
grab your in stabber, and no, it doesn't want to go anywhere. It
Has to take a piece of spine with it.
basically gonna take up your whole movement for your second action. You could still try to move for your third action.
I will opt to stay here and prepare to yeet a Molotov just in case.
Okay, staying 10 feet away from the elevator as creatures approach. Let's see. Dave takes care of. Okay. So, 4 of these small things are skittering towards you. And they sort of spit something kind of neon green and a little bit glowy through the air at you. It is a ranged attack. Gonna need dodges from you. 3 of
I
them.
got an 11 on one, 6 on the other, and a whopping 3 on the last one. Yeah. Stop rolling!
Okay, so you dodged the first one, so I'm not even gonna bother rolling damage for that. Second one.
My backpack is full of so much stuff.
That is 6 corrosive damage, and next one is 3 corrosive damage. Alright,
Ow!
so you got 2 stacks of that.
I opt to wash it off with alcohol on the first action of my turn.
Hey, it's a good thing you got all that 90% proof isopropyl on hand, huh?
Yes, preparation. Meanwhile, Catherine's probably staring at what it's 45 gallon or fuck. No, still probably like 52 gallons of fucking alcohol sitting in the fucking ship.
The fuck did this come from?
Can't drink this.
Can't drink this. Oh well. And shoves it into the creation and make.
I can see it. I can see
Drunkenly
it.
bloops.
Drunken dookie noises.
Yeah, it's not.
Donkey.
It just slows them down. It's a CPU speed limiter.
Alcohol cooled CPU.
Speed goes down, processing goes up. Like what?
The
Drunken little donkey staggering about on Jade's screen.
the scripting speed gets the efficiency boost. Okay, looks like that was their attack. They skittered towards you, did a spray, and then skittered away.
Hello, gremlins. Meet flamethrower. That's Zichen's response to the little bastards. Just flames.
Blob.
Flames.
Okay, so you said you were going to use your first action to wash off and then second action to flame?
To burn and advance! Yes.
Terminate.
Burninate.
Burninate! Yes, I'm going to burn the little bastards as I walk forth and try and convene with Dave, Destroyer of Virgins.
Destroyer of fuckets.
Yep.
Okay, so
Ooh, Dave could be Thought Slayer.
wash, burn, walk. Gonna need a speed roll.
53!
God damn
Currently
it.
dealing with the burning.
76. Just. You know what? This
I've
particular
advanced 2
area.
feet!
This
I'm
particular
fine!
region is so covered in viscera that it's just
Not for
incredibly
long with all the
difficult
fucking
to
fire!
move. And the fire is just melting the bits that were frozen in the 2 degrees C environment, making it worse.
Fucking burn! Ah!
You have to do that thing where you like stamp down really hard, but toe then heal. And that's what's slowing down your progress.
Burn!
Let's see. You do manage to burn one of them. Dave
Yeah.
takes care of another one, and then 2 of them. They don't take enough damage from the fire to die, but they'll probably get taken care of next round, so I'll just start the next wave now since it's small. And it just consists of mostly human-looking fungi infestation. Kind of doing the drunken run, and it's got a backpack full of life support kind of strapped to it, like it was in the middle of trying to assist in dealing with whatever this infestation was when it went down.
Make a mental note of that to write down, then.
It is worth noting that it is not attacking you. It is just flailing and running in a direction.
He'll allow it to live for now.
But it's not attacking him. That's fine. He's currently focused on helping Dave and killing these heathens.
Heavens.
Yes.
Alright. 4 more in this wave. Okay. So Dave starts shooting and starts backing up towards you as these 4 very Hulk-looking fuckers come around the corners. They've got just like all of the muscle mass got moved to their arms essentially. They're bipedal, if you could call walking on your knuckles bipedal.
I feel like that's a technicality at this point.
Right.
Of course they don't make it to you this round. Why would they? The floor is impossible to move on. They have to roll speed.
That is!
They have to roll speed too. You're not the only one that's failing at this whole moving thing.
I know. I just love it that nobody's winning and it comes to walking around here.
Nobody's winning. Dave has allowed it to stay like this because it's useful for keeping them out of the elevator. Otherwise, he would absolutely have just burned this area.
I get that. I really do. Don't worry.
Yeah, so you got 4 of those fuckers.
Well, I've got 4 actions if I get rid of my movement. So, yeah, fuck it. Let's see. Alright, I've got...
You still only have 3 actions.
If I get rid of my movement, though. Oh, never mind. Regardless.
That counts as an action.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well. Ain't nothing to it but the Molotov! 2, 4, so that's 6 more Molotovs just yeeted at the group. Burn them. That's how you kill tanks. You use incendiary ammo. Duh.
Duh. Alright, so just at the general area where they are.
Yep. There's somebody walking through it.
They would have to if they want to get to you. Which, these things haven't proven themselves to be too particularly intelligent.
They just want a more dark.
To them, you're just a big fat bundle of nutrients.
Come on then, pussy.
Alright, 6 Molotovs is definitely going to be enough to light up the area. Take care of 2 of them, and with Dave's assistance, you take care of the other 2.
Word will return.
Okay.
Would be her. So that gives me the...
These things aren't particularly difficult to kill, it's just if enough of them come at you at once, they become an issue.
Yeah, kind of figure.
Well, now it sounds like we're almost done here.
Yeah.
As
More fire.
the last wave of 8 creatures comes towards you. And these things don't really have a specific function, it looks like. You know, the others, they were kind of specialized into doing certain things. These are just masses. It's a final death throw push.
Ah!
Let's see, the area is still on fire, but they're going to try and run through it to get to you, so they're starting with some damage for a couple of rounds. There is still
ready to fucking fight too.
Yeah, there is still 8 of them. So pick your target.
He wants to make the crawl to where they are as hot as physically possible.
Fair enough.
So that's 6 more, and I have 4 left. Okay.
Area denial at its finest.
Hey, damn right.
Okay, that is going to take care of a couple of them.
And then the rest is gonna have to brace up to get into a fucking stabbing contest with.
Pretty much. Okay. One of the 6 that makes it to you guys grabs onto Dave. We all know what happens next. Of course, Dave gets flung at a wall and kind of bounces off of it towards you.
Ow.
So you're gonna need another dex, or god damn it, not dex, dodge to avoid getting hit by Dave.
I got a 9.
Alright.
This has been decently.
9. Still going to be taking 7 damage, apparently. That was a hard throw, Jesus.
I negate exactly 7, so it's okay.
See, that takes the number of them down to 5. Next one comes along while you're dodging out of the way of Dave and latches onto your leg with a grapple and tries to pull you. Gonna need either a strength or dexterity to counter grapple.
69 on strength, that's pretty nice.
I would agree, that is pretty nice. It'd be a shame if I rolled the same thing.
God damn it.
19.
Oh, thank God. I was scared for a second.
Skirt.
Legitimately, I don't want no more world breaks. That shit's wrong!
World break on a 69. Oh no!
Hello?
You summon everyone.
Okay, so it fails with the grapple check. The next one is gonna come along. Since you are close to Dave, it is actually going to try and swing a large mass of tendrils and try and smack Dave into you. Dave dodges out of the way. Now there's just a basic attack coming at you.
10! Bring it, bitch. I'm not scared.
Alright, that's still gonna be 5 damage. Your armor...
Thank God for leather.
Yeah, your armor negates.
This only works when they don't have weapons.
For real. It's a good thing none of them have figured out, you know, pneumatic projectiles or anything like that.
Hey, best one figured out pneumatic projectiles. How much?
Well, there's the spit flingers, but eh.
I guess. Okay, I guess the others are just hanging back.
Huh.
It's y'all's turn.
I'm gonna stab, and then stab again, and stab a 3rd time on the one that grabbed me, so, let's look at... Well, actually, no, I'll take one action to turn the vibes back on, then stab.
Ah, there you go.
We're looking at 9, 15, 24. There you go, that's 24. And then... God damn, out of 10 again. So... 64 stab damage. I wish to not be touched, thank you.
Personal space? Yeah, that is definitely enough to kill that one.
Jim Fury.
Dave is going to fire off another salvo of shots. That's going to take out more. So that leaves the 2 at the back. And they're just kind of staring out over the flames, pacing lightly. They have elected not to do anything on this turn either. Oh no, they're smart.
Oh no, they're waiting out the fire.
Ah.
They've learned. So what are you gonna do?
Yeah. There is one more nearby, right? That's not dead?
No, it's dead. Dave took care of it.
Oh, okay. What's our best bet? His best bet would be to quickly patch up suit and try and wait for them to get close again to do a stab.
Have you actually taken damage yet?
Oh, but the suit has. I don't want suit to, you know, be open and messed up. Make Mary mad or
The
something.
suit got the acid burn.
I can't negate corrosive damage with armor. So, you know.
That's true, it is a status.
Yep. I did take some.
Okay, makes sense.
How many are left? 6?
2.
5? 2? Okay.
Just 2.
Good.
Yep. So, take a turn, find a couple of spots where your suit's gotten a little thin from the acid before you could wash it off. And you patch it up with a quick sticky patch.
There we go.
So,
Sticky notes. We need passive aggressive comments around the office on fucking quick notes. Oh, I love that.
how to deal with abusive coworkers. Don't bottle it up inside. Take out your frustrations on coworkers that aren't involved.
That's a bad idea, but okay. Let's see. Oh, Ray, can you wake up?
Does Vivian wake up?
Good question. Let's roll.
I think
If she gets above a 50, she's waking. Another 25. Apparently, she's still snoozing.
Oh. Let's see, every round is about 6 seconds. It's been about 7 rounds, so checks out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it hasn't been all that long. But like, I mean, there was the time for him to actually travel back to it and stuff. But he's only been fighting in combat for less than a minute.
Basically less than a minute of combat.
Well, I
2
suppose there's nothing to do
hours.
now but coat the spear in a lot of isopropyl alcohol and make it a flaming spear.
Hey, there's an idea.
But he's gonna use their blood so it sticks to it. That way it doesn't dry out really fast.
Coats Vibro spear in blood and alcohol, turns Vibro on, splatters everywhere.
They'll opt to turn it off just so they can do that.
Okay. Well, this round the flames are going to die down enough that the remaining 2 are going to lunge towards you all.
Ah, yes, burning spear! I ought to do more damage by internally igniting your organs.
Yeah, organ.
I'm gonna stab you real good, son.
I am going to roll for Vivian's burl level, or brawl level.
Has it changed?
Well, I will prepare
She
the
has
action of...
loosened up, like, she's still curled up.
would it be a prepared action if he wants to brace, being ready to stab something?
You can brace, I believe, as a skill, or was it an action?
Well, then he'll prepare the action to violently stab whatever gets close with a hard thrust. And if they're lunging, then hopefully it'll use their body weight against them. And then that will be only 2 damage plus the status, because Burning Spear.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so Brace is both a skill and an XP action.
See?
And, I don't know, let's say it costs 20 XP to Brace. We'll say you create a martial skill just right there in the field.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like you can kind of figure out skills as you go.
Yeah. I still need to actually figure out a way to correlate XP cost to actual skill usage. Or maybe I'll just, I don't know, write out all of the different things that you can do and have a set XP cost. Okay. Anyways, braced for impact. They charge towards you. Let's see. Okay, that much damage goes to them. Dave takes their turn. And they are dead. Despite all their clever planning and 2 brain cells rubbing together, they still can't defeat the good old pike wall.
What can?
Alright, you got a lot of experience for that. Let me calculate that out for you. Change the music too.
Yeah, I totally forgot there was music going.
I didn't. Alright guys, if an employer doesn't discuss what they want your starting wage to be, does that mean they probably gave you what you asked for?
No. It usually doesn't mean anything.
Well, that's one of those companies, I don't know.
They probably started. They probably started you at the bottom of whatever they can do.
Well, that is the issue, because they literally have no one there. Like, there are maybe 12 people that work between 3 shifts. Maybe. And at 3rd shift, the one I'll be on, it'll officially only be 3 of us, but probably only 2 of us, because the other guy is, I guess, not wanting to show up to work anymore. So yeah. Hopefully they started me at the 20 I asked for, but I cannot do anything for under 18 because it's a 45-minute drive one way, one fucking way, and it's fucking diesel is, Jesus Christ, fucking expensive. Yay! Experience!
Yay!
It's fucking coated in blood. Aha! Yes! He's confident lizard again. It only took killing things. Lurg things. Uradella are violent, okay?
They can be quite violent indeed.
What he gets for being born with the warrior family when he could have been born a humble tradesman. More experience. I have like 1,000 experience something. Oh, I got 916 experience. Let's go.
Yay. Let's go. Is that a fucking rock?
Let's go. Because my movement is ass. Does failing a movement count towards your physicality, or no?
No, it doesn't.
Off the bill.
Yeah.
Just to make-
It's just how far you can move this round.
I've almost leveled up to +3 on perception and +2 on smarts. Yeah,
Alright.
good.
Okay, I think that's all of them. I'm going to start cleaning up the area. If you want to help with that, you're more than welcome to scrape up the fungus off of the floor, or scrape up the ash after I pass through.
You know what? Dealer's choice. I got a flamethrower. I can burn things though if you want, or scrape things off. I guess I could go get something to clean
Burton's
up
back.
with.
Alright, you go that way, and I'll go this way.
Richard wants to be safe, so he's going to burn it as he passes along. But he's going to take the extra time to use his vibey spear of death to pry it off the wall, so he's got the exposed fleshy side and not the frozen protected side. Then burn. Shut up, boy. I heard that.
I didn't even say anything.
I know what you were thinking. Shut the fuck up.
This is rude.
I know you were thinking it.
I heard that
What was I
thought.
thinking, huh?
You're thinking, I'll expose your species side.
Shut up. You don't know.
I do. That's why you're mad.
Stop putting out brain tentacles, damn it, Foxo.
No.
They're backfiring against my plots.
Good. Okay, so we spent like 2 hours with Citroen. Is either of you two nerds gonna do anything this session?
I don't have any particular goals. I don't know to have goals. So
Oh, hey, Vivian woke up.
Oh.
This is the first time on one of her waking up rolls I rolled high enough. So she's gonna wake up with one of those and just do that thing when you know how cats wake up and then their eyes just take a moment to figure out what's going on.
They take a hot second to figure everything out.
Pretty much.
System
So she's
booting
gonna
up.
do that and just did I miss anything? And then she's going to look around and see if there's anyone there that actually heard.
I think Bird is just out in a dark corner of one of the clubs, just slurping down booze.
Yeah, he's boozing his brains out.
Boozing it up, waiting for the next exciting event to occur. The captain has come down from fiddling with the worker. Ah, see you're finally awake. You sure do sleep a lot.
I think it's the cat thing. That and I had a bunch of drinks, so I think that made me kind of sleepy.
Yeah, that probably did it. It says it's playing
Jade
audio,
was
but I
rather
don't...
insistent that she
I hear it.
pay for her drink for me. And then one drink led to another. Next thing I knew, I was asleep.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes. Well, at least you
Anyway,
didn't end
now
up
that
in
I'm
a...
awake, is there anything you need a hand with?
Oh, yeah, well, actually... No, I don't think there's anything that needs doing right now. I just finished up the last chore here. recalibrating something on the war. We still have some time until the station is operational. We could go take a look at the job board and see if there's anything that you might be interested in doing.
That's a good point. We could go do that. Or I could go do that if you have something you want to do.
Well, I have been working on beating this particular level in Kaizo Luigi, but that's just something I can do while we're in.
Okay, let's go see what's available. And so she will untangle herself and begin wandering the station. Let's see. Did she remember her clothes today?
Oh, dying.
No, fuck you.
So yes, she remembered to dress today, which is a funny thing that I actually have to roll for.
For all your characters.
Most of them. Well, maybe about half of them. I don't know.
A little over half of them. Okay.
That's the wrong folder.
So, the job board is kind of this tucked away, semi-secluded, almost phone booth looking thing. And it's got a data pad out, just kind of at an angle so that you can look down at it and scroll. The captain signs in with a long key pin and starts scrolling through the various jobs that are in the region. Of note, there appears to be some pirate activity in the area, and some of the shipments need protection. There appears to be an anomaly somewhere in the dark band between the arms of the galaxy that somebody wants to get a better scan of. And the crew would get some science credits for that.
Hey.
There is, of course, more asteroid mining. The station itself always needs more materials. There is a diplomat that got dumped here and is looking to get an escort to another sector. And that xenobiologist that accompanied you guys on the last trip is still at the station and has a different planet that they want to check out. And then the rest of the jobs are stuff like, I need a mechanic that can fix one of the aft rotors on my, engines, or, I need a technician to come look at my data slate and figure out why it's flickering, or I need a gravity specialist to come look at the settings for the ship that I have just purchased, and stuff like that.
So just basically a few things that are out of their wheelhouse.
Yeah, I don't think anyone in the crew is a mechanic, save for Zitrun, and Zitrun's just starting out. They don't even have a degree in it yet.
Yeah.
Jay, maybe? At least unlike the code side.
Possibly.
Speaking
well,
of
Vivian
Jade,
is also interested in more planet-side stuff, but she doesn't want to leave anyone behind.
This is true. The planet is about 5 light months away.
Oh, goodness.
That's a bit away.
Just a bit. Travel times should be a little bit faster now that the captain has the warp core repaired, hopefully.
Fingers crossed.
That's true.
Fingers crossed.
Hmm.
You guys aren't
So there's
here
that.
right
There's
now,
also
but
the anomaly that could be pretty interesting. Or a quick, easy job, too.
could be interesting, could be dangerous.
Plus, there's the WoW that needs to be retrieved.
Yeah.
Though I don't remember how far away that was. That was a good jaunt away, wasn't it?
It was like a week on the sub-hyperplane, and, the station was able to do the transition pretty instantly, because it uses a different method. But, yeah, that was...
What kind of bloops?
Yeah, that was a ways away. And it doesn't exactly have, like, a warp space buoy or anything attached to it. You'd have to kind of sweep the area until you found it. Not exactly lit up like a beacon.
Hmm. So I suppose it would be possible to use the station to travel there and then sweep with the ship or something.
Yeah, something along those lines would work. The longer you take to go retrieve it, the harder it's gonna be to find the thing, because, you know, drift.
Well, I suppose we could do that, get that done, and then move on to actual jobs. That way we won't have to worry about it drifting forever.
This is true.
So I think Vivian's going to suggest that we could pick up the WoW, then maybe we could do one of the things like the planet side uh, science mission, or we could do the study of anomaly or something.
The captain will kind of give you a sideways look. Why in the world would you want to go pick that thing up?
Well, it's a part of our station, isn't it?
Well, yeah, but you really want Jade to have arcs of lightning coming off of their fingertips again? They don't know how to control that.
Perhaps that's a situation we should monitor.
I mean, to know what the WoW is.
Not 100% sure.
Wet ass universe.
I heard that.
You did.
The WoW is a dangerous piece of Terran technology. I'm always going to vote to leave it where it is to rot in the vacuum of space, but if everyone in the crew really wants to go get it and reinstall it, then I'm not gonna object.
Well, I
Oh,
suppose
no.
in that case we should kind of. Well, we'll leave it for now and figure out what to do with it eventually. Maybe sell it to the Terrans.
They would probably be pretty interested in that. Then again, we might get detained for being in possession of it.
Record everything so they know what we're doing.
When did you get here?
I'm back.
And he's probably completely sloth.
Oh yeah, no, he can't control the fluffing muscles, and he's just extra fluffy right now.
probably going to have to lean against something. Or everything.
He's got a pretty wide stance right now. I think he can hold himself for at least a little bit.
He had, what, 12 shots, though?
Yeah, as one drink. He found a big glass and poured them in and just kind of slurped on it.
So, yeah, he's having trouble staying upright. But he's managing for the moment.
How much is a shot? Is it like 1 ounce?
5 ounces.
5 ounces? Jeez.
It's a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bird is fucked. But that's the thing, is it's a normal level of fucked, though. It's not like he got a hold of some Terran booze.
Yeah, it's not quite life-threatening fucked.
So Vivian's going to watch him a little bit. Are you okay there? Seem to be a little unsteady.
Well, I know how the Terrans measure their booze now. They measure them in shots. And this is good.
Alright, well, if you need a hand, we're here.
Yeah. But what are we gonna sell? We should sell it. Especially if it's not ours.
We were thinking about selling your kidneys.
Well, it's not yours, it's mine. You can't have those. They're small and bird-shaped.
Yeah, we could go mining if you want to sell things. We could go
Those are the universes.
to a random planet and see if we can find anything useful there. We could always scout out some derelict ships. There's bound to be some with the pirate activity.
Oh, pirates?
That's true. We could also investigate that pirate activity, see what's going on with that.
Yeah. Then again,
Yes.
Any derelict ships could be set up as a lure or a trap by the pirates.
Yeah, they could be bait.
Oh, we should
Pirates
get...
themselves might even be bait for something even more dangerous. Never know.
Well, if they're tied up and making gesturing movements with their face towards something that's obviously behind us, that's how we know they're bait. I watch movies every now and again.
Well, I suppose before we go anywhere, we should definitely ask everyone else's opinions. If it were a quick thing that would only take a little while, then we could do that. But if it's going to take longer than a couple hours, then I would say we would want to check with everyone.
Yeah, and these are just like the official job boards. I'm sure Jade could find something on the blackboards, or you could always ask around the shopkeepers if they need anything done if we get really desperate.
That's true. I did find that planetary exploration rather interesting. Plus, I now have that weapon I could use.
Yeah.
Still waiting on some parts, but aside from that...
Oh, we
Isn't
could
it
find the turtle
about time
again.
for that part to show up, actually?
It should be arriving soon, but I think it's got a few days left. Also, pardon my dad making rude noises.
What
I thought that was just a
ass
bullfrog.
No, that was him sticking his head in the door and blowing a raspberry at me.
Oh, it was an artificial bullfrog.
I see.
Sergey, I've sent my thoughts to you. You should look at Telegram, you bitch. And memo.
Telegram?
I sent him my thoughts on the situation, and that he's also a bitch. Just so he knows.
Still haven't figured out why my phone is not working right.
Nationality, I was born in the dark.
Just shut.
My age is in second.
I love it so much.
I thought you guys would
great.
get a kick out of that.
Oh, it's wonderful.
My turn-ons are alcoholism and depression.
Bless you.
Raven is allergic to depression, apparently.
True.
Alright, well, the captain makes some notes on what kind of jobs are available right now. And he starts making his way back to the ship. Well, if you guys want to wander around the station for a little bit longer, I'm not doing anything for a while. I think Stitch went to the other station if you want to go see what he's doing over there.
We could do that. He's been doing a lot of work on it. Be interesting to see what he's got done so far.
Yeah.
The truth straight up got it looking brand new. Come undone! Okay, there we go.
And that is. But, yeah, that sounds like a good plan. We can do that.
That's up to you guys.
I like the option where we get paid. Specifically where I get paid. Yeah, no, the floof response appears to be permanent now.
It's just not
extra
going
feathery.
away.
Nope, the booze has fluffed him up properly. So it's not fucked up, it's fluffed up. There you go. No, you keep the sad drunk away. Raven is not a sad drunk, Raven is a drunk drunk.
Well, I suppose we could check on him, on Zitron, and see what he would like to do for our next job.
We could check on Zitrun. I'm sure he's getting lonely over there. Meanwhile, Zitrun. Ah, flamethrower.
Burn me, bang!
Having an absolute blast.
Oh no, Dave has begun to sing It's Getting Hot in Here.
Oh no.
God damn it, Dave.
It's getting hot in here, so take off all your mycelium.
Ew.
It's getting hot up in here, it's at least 4,000.
Dave is having Dave fun. Leave him be.
Dave is having proto-personality fun. Have you noticed yet that almost everything in this campaign is a reference to a song?
Yeah.
I've noticed there are a bunch of them, but I'm not schooled enough in music to know what they are. Also, I see
Yay! I'm missing all the references because I don't do
no
pop
idea
stuff.
where.
Oh, it's not all pop stuff either. It's just like stuff that I come across that's interesting. Like,
Still missing them.
what was it? Like, one of the scenarios you guys came up with, that was just an adaptation of a Lemon Demon song.
No, I'm probably gonna try and get some
God
beer
damn
sweet
it.
after this. What would you want from there? Oh, I guess I'll ask him later.
Did they just shut the door on you?
Yeah, they were mid-close, and I guess they didn't hear me. Just okay.
Yeah, sure, I can get you something from there. What do you want? Oh, alright then.
You're getting an anchovy smoothie, and you're gonna probably fucking hate it if we're being honest, because that sounds awful.
You're getting an anchovy and broccoli smoothie.
That's fucking disgusting! Oh, for future reference, I might have to start leaving the sessions on Friday and I think only Friday and Thursday at around this time for work because I have to be ready by like 8:15 because it's a 45-minute fucking drive from Fort Worth.
Oh yeah, that's
And
fine.
I gotta
You're
be
gonna be
there by
making
10.
so much money.
My
What are you
asshole.
gonna do with all that money?
I have bad decisions, just like you.
Yay! I won't be alone in this problem anymore.
They're going to
my
make the excellent investment opportunity of a giant fucking silicone ass.
Oh,
That is
yes.
definitely number one on the list, being honest.
Well, when the creator of said silicone sculptures has a more free production schedule, there may be an opportunity to fill that void back up, so to speak.
Oh, somebody's butthole! I don't know what the fuck that was! I don't know! I do not know! Oh my god!
You good fan?
Was that Randall?
I think it was, because it was so fucking stupid.
It was violent.
I didn't quite understand what he said.
Something like Zida's bubble?
No!
Like,
No!
dog is a
no.
big puddle!
The dog's in a big puddle.
God damn
it. I'm officially fucking done with this week.
Well, this week is not done with you.
Shut up!
I just had one of 6.
Give me food or I'll kick your booty.
Because I was not feeling great, so yay.
I'm gonna plant my
food
big
poisoning or something, whatever.
Yay, food poisoning.
Rip the ivy. I mean, don't rip the ivy, but rip the ivy.
That is statistically impossible to rip the ivy.
I fucking tried.
Ivy is at least 90% foxium.
You can stretch the ivy, but you can't rip. Say that right now.
You can try, and that's the fun part.
Shut up.
Why am I on the shut fucking schedule today? God damn it.
I don't know. Maybe it's something to do with what you're saying.
Well, only one person's taking an issue with it. Don't know why.
Bitch, that's why.
Fuck you, that's why.
I kick your ass, kid, you don't even know.
How about you shut face?
How about you shut it before I run it right into the ground? I did a hand gesture. I did that thing where I make a gesture thinking you fuckers can see it, and then remembering you fucking can't?
Okay, I can see it.
God!
Damn it.
Shut up! You don't know.
I do know. I know you're a colossal butch.
I'ma fucking punch you in the vagina!
Well, joke's on you.
You're into that. Was boy?
Beat.
kick your ass, kid. You don't even know.
That's what you think.
Shut up!
No.
You got me mad, you got me hungry, you got me frisky, you done fucked up.
Sounds like a lot of beach in here.
What's that? It smell like beach in here.
Yeah, I know you are, but what am I? Not a bitch.
Chicken butt.
Wait.
Squawk.
Beach.
Scraw.
No. I am not sure why my phone is not working.
Oh, wow.
E.
Whatever.
Amatina. Nyong.
Rush C.
Oh, I guess it's not Rush E or B. It sounds like
Roll music has some fucking bangers, though.
honestly though. Oh. Fuck. Yeah, I cannot sit up without pain.
You sure you're
Gonna
gonna
make
be
work.
good to do this job, fam?
Yeah, because I can stand up fine. That's the fucked up thing. Standing up's fine. I can lie down and stand up. If I sit up, yeah, fuck that. That shit is not allowed.
Are, like, all your discs aligned properly?
Yeah, they said my spine was good and I passed the physical.
You probably
It's
just
the
have a
nerve.
muscle tugging on a fucking nerve somewhere. There, if it is your sciatic nerve, there are stretches you can look up to do that are very easy, and
I'm
they
not
do
doing
help.
the gay butt stuff
And they
like you.
fucking hurt?
Some of them do really hurt, but they do fix the problem.
It fixes
I had the
the
issue a
problem
while
by
back.
making it worse until it's better.
Yeah, you go all the way around and it stops hurting again. It's
Just
like the
completely twist your spine around. There.
yeah.
problem
If your
solved.
spine breaks, you don't feel the sciatic nerve anymore. It's a simple solution.
Just, you know, turn your spine into a U shape. Ignore the fact that there's this pointy bit that sticks up. No, you don't need that.
Yeah, I'll go get the die grinder and we'll fix that. One of those what is it? Farrier discs they use for grinding hooves.
Yeah, that's gotta feel weird for the horse.
I'll be right back.
That reminds me, is like sometimes after one of my dogs would get their claws trimmed, they would be kind of rough. So my mom would get an emery board and file them down a little bit. They just absolutely hated that. She's like, what is that sensation? No!
Why is the
Maybe not.
vibration on the inside?
Alright, so I guess if they go to get Zitrun or see what he's doing, they basically see him coming back up to, you know, clean his suit off. And he's just gonna go to the bathrooms here on this station. So they would probably see him leaving little footprints of just ash.
Completely covered in red pustules and ruling black ichor along the way, just like sloughing off of them.
Little fucking cleaner bots following behind. Unclean, unclean.
Like that one in Wall-E.
Yeah, I love that little dude. My OCD resonates with that bot.
My OCD always got bugged by the fact that he didn't start at the beginning of the trail.
I know, right?
Like, god damn it!
Up until Zootopia, I also had eye twitches and fucking earphones.
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
earphones on furries
Yeah.
when they're
Yeah.
not on their ears.
It would be okay if they drew the ears correctly, instead of the ear holes just jabbing directly into where their brain lives.
Yeah.
Because, like, if you look at where the ear holes go on an animal, it's still the sides of the head. Because that's where you have the real estate for that kind of complex mechanism.
Yeah, instead of like random positions.
Yeah, just like the top of the skull, like fucking alien antennas. But like, it's so easy to position them properly, and it makes the creatures look cuter because the ears are so big. But no, we have to make them human shaped. Okay. We gotta appeal to that half anthro weeb shit.
I'm digging
I'm
this.
enjoying the beep boops.
This track is called
Damn.
Jugular Street.
Interesting.
You alright there?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah. This is gonna be a little wash. I would rather give a Addy. As he just walks by.
Oh, hi, Citron.
You know. I'm coming for you later.
So, who did he say that to?
Vivian just pointing at them.
She's just gonna be confused. Well, I suppose that makes that easy. In the meantime, what would you like to do? So she's looking at the others, the captain and a Raven.
Captain's kinda
It's a little
looking around the space. It's been a while since I've had old terror and alcohol. Wonder if it's still good.
You know, that's a really good question. I don't know if I could even drink any of it. Probably shouldn't, since I just had a bunch. And this one definitely shouldn't. She's gonna pat Raven on the head and then give him some scritches.
You'll be fine if it's diluted enough.
Some definite beeps and boops going on there.
The beep sweeps and treats.
Yes, Mary is playing a little victory tune for Zitrun because they help.
He likes the AI a lot. I think she's very nice.
The AI is nice, despite calling them Xeno scum. Well, okay. They called Raven Xeno scum. They call Vivian Xeno scum. But they call Zitrun Xeno.
I see. Well, Vivian seems to take it in stride at least. I'm sure she's been called worse.
Vivian probably never called anything even remotely close to Xeno. That's a funny way of saying friend.
Interesting slang they got there. Wonder what that means. Probably friend. If they're mispronouncing chum.
I could see Vivian being that stubborn. He said best
I
friend
gotta
wrong.
go, dinner's ready.
Dinner's ready. Okay.
Aww.
Oh,
And I
we
guess
can
we're
pick
pretty
this up
close
next
to the
session.
end anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna go eat. I'll poke you guys later on Telegram. I still haven't figured out why it's not working right on my phone.
I don't know. Maybe you need to reinstall it.
Yeah, I'm
Probably.
kind of thinking I might.
I had to do
Whatever.
that a couple
It's
of
just
times.
silent. It's not like it's not able to send messages or anything. It's just been silent for a couple of days now.
Oh yeah, mine does that. You need to reinstall it. What mine does is either one of two things. It'll either refuse to play audio, or it won't open images. And that just means you gotta close it, restart your device, and then if it's persistent, reinstall Telegram.
Yeah, I restarted my phone earlier, so I'm probably gonna have to reinstall it.
It's just like this weird, it's not even like a caching thing, it's like a memory issue.
Weird.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I'll catch you guys later.
See you later, Ivy.
This track is called The Little Broth.
I like.
Alright, any closing statements, concerns, accusations?
Not that I can think of.
Suggestions for mechanics?
Rage boner! Nah.
If you want to add that to the list, I'm not gonna stop you.
I know. Richmond has one, technically. But, you know, I mean, what do you expect? Lizard.
This particular stream has been very stop and go.
Yeah, but what you gonna do?
Yeah. Some nights you just don't feel like it.
Some people just don't be like that, that's true. They'll be a little bit tired. And that's okay.